Hello Luckies, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to get these bouncy curls using a Dyson Airwrap. I'll also be telling you some tips and tricks, so stay tuned for the whole video. For these curls, I'll be using the 1.2-inch barrels. You can also use the 1.6-inch barrels, but they'll be a little more looser. Before we get into the tutorial, if you're new here, please consider subscribing to my channel. I make beauty, skincare, makeup, and lifestyle videos, and you can also tune in every Sunday to check out my new videos. My hair is pretty wet right now, which is a good thing because this is obviously a wet to dry hair styler. I can use the pre-styler, but it usually leaves my hair frizzy, so I usually start with the firm smoothing brush. But if you have fine hair, you can directly use the pre-styler, which is the blow dryer attachment. For now, I'll be doing it without sectioning my hair, but later when I do section my hair, I'll still use this every time before I use the 1.2-inch curling barrels. I'll put this on medium heat and on medium fan speed, and I'll turn it on. The roots are pretty dry around here, but the back part is still wet. That's why I do it after I make the sections, right before I use the curling wand. Before I start sectioning my hair, this is the time you apply your favorite heat protectant. My hair usually holds the curl pretty well, and this product from IGK Good Behavior helps with the frizz. But if you have fine hair or straight hair and your curl doesn't hold as much, you can use a heat protectant that will also help with your hold. Sectioning your hair is really important if you want to do this correctly and properly. So I'll be using the smoothing brush again just to smooth this out. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be done. It doesn't have to be perfect. Make sure it doesn't get super dry because the curling barrels will not work if it is completely dry. I want this section to go backwards, so I'll be choosing the curling wand that is in this direction. For this, I will still be using medium heat. Fan speed needs to be on the highest setting. That's when it'll work or wrap the hair properly. If you're using the Dyson Airwrap and your hair doesn't wrap around it properly or it doesn't suck your hair properly, try it with the highest setting and see if that works. So I'll be taking a section like this, bring it closer, and the Airwrap will take care of the rest. Okay. And now I'm doing the cold shot. And that's it. Do not forget to do the cold shot, because if you have trouble holding your curl, you definitely need to do the cold shot, because that helps set your curl properly. If you let your curl grow when it is still warm, it can still straighten out and fall out. That's why the cold shot helps. When you try it for the first time, it's definitely going to feel a little bit crazy or like it's not working. But by second or third time, if you're following all the steps properly, it is pretty easy. And it's over pretty quick too. I usually do this every time I take it off, just to like spread the curl out. If you have thicker hair like me, take small sections because the barrel is quite small and it will come off the barrel like right here and at the top. So I try to take smaller sections. It does take more time if you have thick hair, but I'm also going to try the longer barrels pretty soon. It probably would help. So it's the same thing again. I bring my hair, or the section, like the ends here, bring it closer to the arrow and it sucks it right up. See, this is what I was talking about, like the hair goes off on the top, but it doesn't make a huge difference. It still gets curled. I always give the cold shot, even when I'm not explicitly saying it. So I'll do this section and come back to you and show how I do the other section here. So I'm done with this side. I'm just gonna let them stay and not touch them. So I'll be doing this section, but before I use the curling barrels, I'll be using the foam smoothing brush first. Again, I want this hair to go to the back. So I'll be picking, not that one. So I'll be picking this barrel because the direction is going this way. Same story again, but I am increasing the wind speed to the highest here. The heat is always medium. For my hair, if you have a hair that doesn't hold the curl for a long time, you would probably want to use the highest setting. So again, I'll bring it closer and it takes care of it. The back parts don't curl as much because they're like really short, but I don't worry too much about them because they're gonna be covered up with the top layers anyway. I'll show you this one more section before I go to the top layers, and I'm sure you get the idea. Same old, same old. And then I usually like cup the sections so they stay away from the air, but you don't necessarily have to do that. My hair usually turns out pretty shiny and smooth when I use this. And I'm also not using a lot of heat, so it's honestly a win-win for me. I will do the rest of this hair and I'll be back. I'm going to part my hair right here, so I'll be separating the section there. I'll use the firm smoothing brush on this before I use the curling wands again. Because I selected these sections to like go back, I want this section to come towards my face. I'll be using this one because this is coming towards my face. This one goes around a little bit. We usually put the section in front of the barrel, but for this I need to put it behind the barrel. And it sucks up! And I'm not rolling the air wrap or anything, I just bring it closer to my head. I don't need to roll it. This is the remaining part of the back section. I did the previous section coming towards my face, so this will be going to the back of my face, away from my face. So I got done with the back section, and this is the front face framing sections. I will divide this into two sections, like so. This section will come towards my face and this section will go away from my face. I'll get that done and I'll be right back. So I'm done with this side. So the bottom layer is going away from my face and the middle layer is coming towards my face and the top layer is going away from my face again. If everything is going in one direction, it becomes like one giant curl. I do not like that. So I will divide this section again with my ear as my base. So this is the bottom section for the back part. This will be coming towards my face. The back sections are a little difficult because you cannot see them. That's the right one. You need to look in the mirror to really know which direction is the right direction. Oops. And here it goes. Oh wow! So I am left with one more section here. This one's a big one. Because I have thick hair, I do need to do a lot of sections to get it properly done. With the shorter barrels, if I have longer barrels, I might not need to take a lot of sections like this, and if you have thinner hair, you don't need to take all these sections. This whole section is going to come towards my face. And then I always do this, or else they set in like this weird founding fathers kind of curls. So I usually separate them just a little bit. They also get separated a little more when I run my fingers through them. So I'll do the same thing on these sections as well, and I'll be right back. Last and final section. I'll use the foam smoothing brush again. The foam smoothing brush also helps create some volume around here. And these sections, I also usually put the air wrap like this instead of like this. Putting it like this also helps with the volume. Once you get the hang of it, it doesn't take a lot of time and it's pretty easy. You don't need to put in a lot of effort. I'll finish the rest of my hair and I'll be back, and then we can run our fingers through these bad boys. Okay, it is done. It obviously looks a little bit crazy right now, so this is the time to run my fingers through it. So let's do this. This side is still a little bit warm, so I'm gonna do this side first. Definitely looks pretty short. So bouncy. So this is how it is looking. It definitely looks a little bit crazy right now, but this usually drops down a little bit more. The curls open up a little bit. The natural light is cutting out. I'll be back and I'll show you guys a different light setting. And if you already own a Dyson Airwrap or planning on getting one, please let me know in the comments. What do you think of these curls? Are they too tight? Are they too bouncy for your taste? Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and take a look at my other beauty, makeup, and skincare videos. And I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye!